Peace, peace, peace. This is your international sales and marketing hitman, Tiger Toledo, and you already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best. You heard? As you guys see, I'm driving right now, so I cannot read your comments or none of that stuff. But I wanted to take this time out to jump on real quick because I'm heading to a client. I'm about to do a notarization, $218 for a power of attorney. To be honest with you, the drive there is longer than it's going to take for me to go through everything. Power of attorneys take about like maybe 5 minutes to do. But I wanted to jump on here, kind of address a couple of things, right? Like, so if you confuse them, you will lose them. Let me repeat that. If you confuse your clients, you will lose that client. Their life is complicated and confusing as hell already. The last thing they want is a notary making it even more damn confusing and making it so goddamn difficult to book an appointment with you. Some notaries out there, not you guys, because you guys are part of the notary cash flow mafia. We don't have a sales prevention department. There are notaries out there that complicate this shit so damn much. It is sickening. It is absolutely sickening. They literally create a sales prevention department in their notary business. You confuse them, you lose them. Get out of your head. You're overthinking this shit, yo. You really are. You're overthinking this shit. This shit should be as simple as cutting a slice of apple pie. You should make it so easy for your customers to book an appointment from you that it's like, oh my God, that's it? That's all I have to do? So I had a real good conversation with one of our cash flow mafia members, right? And he asked me, hey, what notary so-called gurus do you listen to? And I said, none. I don't listen to no notaries. No notary gurus. I took my man Andre Hatchett's class. I learned a few things. That was it for me. I was done. I was out of here. I was gone. And I haven't listened to not one other notary guru. Not saying that they don't have valuable information. Nah, I'm definitely not saying that. They do. But the way my mind processes things, if I learn too much of an industry, one, it is going to stagnate my creativity. That's the last thing I want. If I want someone to stifle my creativity, I'll go work at a job. And then I know myself that I get analysis paralysis. I get so much damn information into my head that I get stuck. I get stuck. It's like a person that smoked that loud, that smoked that purple kush, and then they get stuck. They can't even get out of their chair. So I know myself. So the more my mind is free, the more I'm able to have more free thought, the more I can be creative in this industry and move the way that I move. But I did start off with a damn mentor. Absolutely. So for you guys that are having a hard time focusing on things, there's people out here that got some really good programs, man. Heck, Andre Hatchett with the Notary Business School. You got Renee Dentman with Miss Notary Consultant. You got Tech. got Tech with his program. You got me, of course, with the Notary Cashflow Academy. You have really, really good people that you can learn from and learn some real fire stuff, man. Like, the number one question that I'm getting from notaries now is that it's hard for them to stay focused. It's just too much. They're getting overwhelmed and they're getting caught in their own damn thoughts, right? It's just too many options. Like, do I do apostille? Do I do fingerprinting? Do I do power of attorney? Do I do loan closing? What do I do? What do I do? And then they're like, they wind up doing nothing. They wind up doing nothing because too many options cause them to have paralysis. When you go to a restaurant, I'm talking about a fast food restaurant, the most that they'll give you is 3 options, because they understand that if you give the customer too many options, they won't make a goddamn choice. They won't make a decision. So they ask you small, medium, or large. Sometimes they'll just say medium or large. There's a reason why they do that. Not that they can't make a small, medium, medium and a half, large, large and a half, super size. It's not that they can't do that. They can. But they know once they give the customer too many options, the customer gets overwhelmed and they don't make a decision. So I leave you guys with this. 1, if you're having a hard time focusing on how to approach this notary business, sign up for somebody's course, yo. Mine, Tech, Renee, my man Andre Hatchett, sign up for somebody's course. Learn this shit and then stick to it. 2, stop making this shit as more complicated than it is. It's not that complicated. It really isn't. Some people take a joy of making things complicated, and that gives them the excuse in their life why they cannot execute at a timely manner. Somebody want to play basketball. Instead of giving them the basketball and having them dribbling and throwing the shot, first thing they want to do, they want to give you a complete breakdown analysis on how you should dribble the ball, how your wrist should be doing certain type of exercises. You should be eating this before you dribble the ball one time. Like, come on, dude. Just give him the ball. Let him dribble. Get that shit out the way. He work on the mechanics if he decides that he wants to pursue a more, basketball career or something. But other than that, give the goddamn kid a basketball. So if you find yourself complicating it, stop it. Get out of your head. Stop complicating this shit and just do. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Just know that you have an autocorrect mechanism in your brain. Meaning, if something goes wrong, document it, review it, and then rehearse it so it doesn't happen again. And lastly, when you confuse them, you lose them. Stop confusing your clients. If you cannot deliver a message to your potential clients about what you do in like half a minute, you need to go back to the drawing board. I'll even share with you what I tell clients. Person calls me, thank you for calling U.S. Notary Agency. This is Tiger. Of course, I don't say Tiger, but thank you for calling U.S. Notary Agency. This is Mark. How can I help you today? Hi, Mark. Where are you located? Right? Where are you located? Okay. We do not have a physical location. We dispatch notaries to clients. Done. Right there, it should tell you exactly what we do in less than a minute. And now you have been educated to know if you want to pursue with this conversation or not. I did my part. Yes, we do not have a physical location. We dispatch notaries to clients. What type of documents do you have? And I'll roll right into it. None of this fluff. None of this, well, we had a location before, but because we're a mobile notary service, we don't, you just fucking throwing up on the customer. All this fucking garbage. Dude, the customer's like, oh, this is just too much. This is too much. If you guys don't have my Rise of the Smart Notary book, do yourself a favor. This book has helped over 2,000 notaries globally make more money. Go to Amazon, search it, Rise of the Smart Notary. The name is simple. Grab that book, read that. That is the gold standard of the notary agency when it comes to cash flow in your business. Period. I wrote this down because I documented everything, whether you needed it or not. It's like, whoa, this is way more information. I just documented everything. And then you can pick and choose the information that you want. Heck, maybe later down the line, you might want to open up an agency, right? And dispatch notaries. Matter of fact, we had a lady, she's disabled. She said, hey, I'm disabled. I can't go to, I have my notary commission and stamp. So I was looking into RON. Does your book covers RON? I said it briefly covers RON, but it also shows you how to create a notary agency or maybe a document liaison business where you really don't have to leave your house. You could do all of that shit from home. Come on, y'all. I'm giving y'all the game. I'm giving y'all $100,000 worth of game for $20, man. What more you want from me, B? I love you guys, though. Peace, love, and happiness. Get this money, baby. You heard?